And joining us right now, Will Sommer. The Loose Lips columnist over there at Washington City Paper. And we want to get up to date here on the latest on the Metro meltdown at L'Enfant Plaza last Monday. Will, thanks for joining us this morning bright and early.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yesterday, there was a closed-door briefing for all representatives, local representatives in the Washington metro area, congressmen and women from Virginia and Maryland, plus all 4 senators of those 2 states and Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton. Here's what Representative Don Beyer of Virginia had to say after the briefing.
So many things went wrong. Radios didn't work. Ventilation fans didn't take smoke out. There were few or no smoke detectors. It took 15 minutes to get a second alarm. The ventilation on the trains themselves sucked smoke into the trains.
Wow. Oh, there's a whole lot sucked that day, actually, and frankly, it seems like Metro's response and how they're dealing with the media is pretty bad as well. In fact, let me start there. Listen, the city is your beat here, Will Sommer, and are you getting anywhere with people from Metro? Are they giving you anything? What are you hearing?
No, Metro's been very closed off. We saw the chairman of Metro, met with the council and, basically refused to answer any questions in front of the media. But apparently after they kicked the media out, he still wouldn't answer questions. So Metro's basically on lockdown right now.
And are they telling you this is because of a pending lawsuit? Are they saying it's because of the federal investigation? I mean, there isn't any logical reason why a public facility that is accountable to the people can't answer basic questions about such a major story.
Right. I mean, Metro has been pointing to this NTSB investigation as grounds for why they can't talk about it. But I mean, this is a serious issue, and a lot of people have been saying, rightly so, that we can't just expect Metro can't expect us to just trust them on something where someone died.
Well, I mean, I have heard the NTSB as being on record as saying, you know what, there's no reason why Metro can't answer questions.
That's right.
Right, exactly. I mean, this NTSB gag order, what have you, I mean, that seems to be related to, specific process stuff, as Metro is, disputing what the NTSB was saying. I mean, they can certainly tell us, what changes they've made, and they're just not willing to do that.
Well, this is, though, a problem. I mean, because you've been around here a while, you know how it is. It seems that every time we have something that happens at Metro, we get the same kind of runaround. And it seems that the problems that we have in one sort of incident never get fixed because they happen the next time there's an incident.
Absolutely. I mean, Metro seems very unwilling to, sort of make these changes. Perhaps now there's going to be a new general manager, whoever that is. Perhaps they'll finally be the one to make the changes.
So what's surprising to me here is Mayor Muriel Bowser. She's been in office for 3 weeks now, or a little over 3 weeks. This happens right in the middle of the very beginning of her administration. Seems to me, as a brand new mayor who wants to stake a claim on this office, there is no political downside for her to be hammering Metro right now and working on behalf of the people. So many of her constituents who ride Metro. She wanted an improved Metro as part of her, mandate as the new mayor. Has she stepped up here, in your opinion? She seems to be kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet on it. Sort of finally we're seeing her put some heat on Metro, basically saying, Metro won't answer my question. Just like, it's cheering to see that Metro won't even answer the mayor's questions, at least. But the tricky thing for her is that she was on the Metro board for a while. So, if she's saying Metro is such a mess, and the people would say, well, why didn't you fix it?
All right, I want to change topics if I can, because remember when Marion Barry was always asked, "How you doing, Mr. Mayor? How you doing, Mr. Council Member?" He would always say,
"Good morning, I'm fantabulous."
That's what he would always say. And now we got Christopher Barry, his son, who's running for his seat, who's had a little run-in down at a bank.
Yeah, not so fantabulous.
He actually says he's feeling fantabulous. That's what he's quoted as saying. But he has pleaded guilty, or I'm sorry, not guilty, to the incident that occurred down. What do we know about this?
Sure. I mean, this is a fascinating incident. I mean, so Christopher Barry obviously has a criminal record related to PCP and synthetic marijuana. Last week, he goes to a bank and allegedly, tries to withdraw $20,000 from his account. His account's already overdrawn. They obviously won't give him the money. He says, allegedly there, he says, I'm going to have someone waiting for you when you get off work. Essentially threatens the teller. and then allegedly throws a trash can over the divider, destroying a security camera and attempting to hit an employee.
Well, let me stop you right there because, I mean, they are claiming that the camera was damaged, and one assumes there is a tape running of what that camera is seeing. So at some point, isn't there pretty definitive evidence of what happened likely to come out?
I mean, it certainly is. I mean, the police have said, I mean, it's a bank. There's more than one camera. So the police have said that, the witness statement, which essentially described what I just told you guys, they said that's backed up on the security camera. So he turned himself in yesterday and was released on his own time. So.
All right. Well, listen, we'll continue to watch that. Will Sommer, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right.